Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 17th through the 23rd. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, for this reading, I am using the Thelema Tarot deck. I'm also pulling you a Queen of the Moon Oracle card. All right, Pisces, so at the bottom of this deck here, I have the Four of Pentacles. All right, let's see here, Pisces. So Four of Pentacles, financially, some of you Pisces might be focused on maybe saving your money here this week. This is a conservative energy, so maybe some of you aren't spending as much, or you could have just had a big expense, and so now maybe you're trying to save. Underneath the Four of Pentacles, I have the Knight of Wands, I have the Ten of Wands, but then I do have the Ace of Swords here. And so some of you Pisces might have an opportunity to maybe travel, or could be pick up extra hours with this Four of Pentacles, because if you are saving money, you know, you might have piled it on with the Ten of Wands. That's you having a lot on your plate, but you're dealing with it. Knight of Wands, maybe some of you have to travel. Here this week, that could be travel for work. Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's victory after dealing with some challenges. It's a very interesting spread. The overall energy for you guys for the week is the Four of Cups. So for some of you watching this, there could be an offer. There could be information or news or an offer that's coming in for you. It might not be exactly what you hope for, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Sometimes for me, the Four of Cups represents us being offered something, but it might be a little bit different than we had planned. And so if it is an offer for work, again, maybe some of you have to travel, but if it is an offer for work, you know, maybe you're going to be doing a job and it's not like your favorite thing to do, something like that. For those of you that love is coming in, this person might not be your usual type. Four of Cups also for me, it represents that it's kind of like an emotionally bored energy, feeling a little flat. And it could be because some of you are maybe overburdened or overworked with that Ten of Wands. There's a lot on your plate. And so maybe some of you just aren't feeling happy with the Four of Cups. So maybe needing to unburden yourself and make some changes. For some of you, maybe needing to lighten that load. What's interesting is we're starting out with the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess with the Tower. So this is an interesting combination, Pisces. So for some of you, there is maybe a secret that's coming out into the open, or even like a realization, something coming to light. And that Tower energy, it can be a very sudden energy. And here we had this Knight of Wands energy here at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, something is happening very quickly. It might be happening out of the blue. You might receive an offer out of the blue. Others, this could be you finding something out here with the High Priestess and the Tower. There's like a secret. There's some sort of enlightenment that's coming in for you. So very, very interesting. It might have something to do with a relationship for some of you. Might have something to do with a marriage. We have the Hierophant here, so it might have something to do with a marriage or a more traditional relationship, a long-term relationship. For some of you, you're maybe finding something out about someone who could be married. for some of you, here we have the High Priestess, we have the Tower, we have the Hermit. So I feel like that clarity, that enlightenment is coming in. So if there was something that was hidden or something that you were wondering, Pisces, this is enlightenment coming to you. Now, those Pisces that, if you're a Pisces and a relationship is ending, it could be because something was lacking within this relationship. Maybe some of you are emotionally bored. The Tower can always represent something crumbling that wasn't built on a strong foundation. So if you're a Pisces and maybe a relationship is leaving your life, it might not have been the best relationship or a strong relationship. And you know, if you are the High Priestess, the High Priestess is sometimes, she's someone who is kind of like meant to be alone. The High Priestess is someone who likes being alone. She's also kind of like that unattainable woman. She's hard to get. She can be someone who's like hard to win over. She likes to spend time alone. She does her own thing. And so, yeah, I mean, you could be a very independent person here with the High Priestess, the Hermit. Now, if you're single watching this reading, I certainly can be reading for those single Pisces. You know, maybe you've been single for a while. Four of Cups, feeling a little lonely, maybe even a little isolated. I mean, we have this Tower, which is a shakeup. Can be, for me, the universe stepping in sometimes. We have the Tower with the Ace of Cups. So, you know, a very, very interesting combination. For some of you, this is healing energy, especially if like a relationship ended. This is some healing energy coming in for you. But for other Pisces, especially those of you that, you know, you're the High Priestess or you're the Hermit, you're someone who's been alone, doing your own thing, kind of staying to yourself. You know, we might have love coming in for you. With the Ace of Cups here, your life is being shaken up in a good way. You know, you felt lonely and not really the happiest maybe lately. And we have love coming in. Now, for some of you, that love coming in has potential, but maybe this person is different in some way, or maybe you were expecting different. So with that Four of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, for some of you Pisces, needing to stay open-minded, definitely. The Tower is not always a negative energy. It's really not. It's a powerful energy. And so we have, for some of you, the shakeup that's coming in, this great change. But that's going to be different for you depending on, you know, which Pisces you are. For some of you, this is a very positive change, and it's because you weren't happy with something. Maybe you've been alone for a while. Now, we have the Hierophant, which can indicate a Taurus person. For some of you, there could be a Taurus, there could be a Scorpio, there could be a Virgo that's coming in. We do have the Queen of Swords here, which for you Pisces females, this could be your energy. Maybe you were alone because you've been hurt in the past. The Queen of Swords for me can be someone who has a tough exterior. She's been through a lot. She's learned a lot. You know, she's a tough character, but it's because she went through a lot. Here we have the Hermit. So, I mean, that could be why some of you have maybe been keeping to yourself or staying single for some of you. There's like this kind of like isolated sort of energy here. And with the Five of Pentacles here, we have the Five of Pentacles, which we have that Four of Pentacles as well. So maybe some of you had a large expense. Could be with the home here, if you are a Pisces that is moving, or maybe you just moved. Maybe you had an offer on your house that, you know, it's not your asking price, something like that. Five of Pentacles for me can be an expense. And that can explain why some of you are maybe focused on your finances or focused on saving money here this week. But I almost feel like you were losing faith with something. This was you getting discouraged. This was you losing faith with something. And sometimes when we're just about ready to quit, Pisces, is when like the miracle occurs. And so I feel like there is something you're finding out. There's something that's happening suddenly here for you when you least expect it. And it's very positive. We have the Nine of Cups here. So it can be a wish coming true for some of you. Others, you know, you're just coming out of this Five of Pentacles. There's a shake-up here. You're coming out of this Five of Pentacles. We have this blessing that's coming in for you. Nine of Cups is like your cups runneth over here now. You have a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, so very, very interesting reading. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. There could be a few Pisces that you're maybe moving house. Maybe there's some unknowns with a property. Maybe it just cost you a lot of money. But you might not have been happy where you were living. For those of you that are selling your house, you know, you're going to receive an offer, but it might not be your asking price. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Sometimes for me with the Four of Cups, you have to compromise in some way. But let's pull your additional guidance card, Pisces. What else does... Okay. Fruition, Harvest Moon. So yeah, even if something's being offered to you and it's not exactly what you were asking for, you know, it could lead to something else, or we have this abundance that's coming in. Something could be coming to fruition. But this is like your cups runneth over. You have more than enough. And something's happening here. I think, you know, honestly, Pisces, definitely suggest having a private reading. But I really feel like for, you know, a good number of you Pisces, this is something happening suddenly. This is maybe even like a secret coming to light. This is definitely that clarity coming in. And maybe this is something you've been waiting on for some of you. We have this Ace of Cups. Now we have Fruition. We have the Nine of Cups. For some of you, you've been waiting on this. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.